Hi everyone, blessed be, and today I wanted to show you what's in my travel altar and explain what a travel altar is. Now, as the name suggests, a travel altar is for when you're travelling, when you don't have access to your usual stuff that you would have around you at home. It's a mini altar that you can take around and carry around with you. This one, it's a bit chunky, but it fits in a backpack quite easily at the bottom. And basically it's a means of transporting some essential items that you would need while you're on your travels for your practice. And it's also a good idea for witches that are in the broom closet. So if you can't have stuff on display, or maybe you don't feel comfortable displaying stuff, you can have a little mini altar, and this could be kept in a drawer, in the bottom of a cupboard, a wardrobe, whatever. And this just gives you somewhere to keep some stuff that you can use that's out of the way of prying eyes. Sorry, you'll have to excuse the state of my hand. I've filmed a bunch of videos today and I didn't realise I've got a big splodge of black paint on the back of my hand. Ugh. Because I don't wash my hands in between projects, because if I'm still busy, I'll just leave the paint on my hands and then worry about it later once I finish painting, because I haven't finished doing everything yet, so ignore the state of my hands. So this is my little mini travel altar, and I'm going to show you what's inside and why it's in there. So if I open it up, this is a little handmade box that I got from a local new age shop. Oh gosh, I probably bought this when I was about between 16 and 18 years old, so I've had it donkey's years. That's why it's a bit wibbly on the hinges, but it's lasted well. I like how it's faded because it was stored on a window, so the back's all, like the back side there is all pale. As you can see, that's where the sun hit it. And then the front's the colour it originally was, pretty much. And I like it because of the hand carving in it. And I find these are a lot more expensive nowadays than they used to be. This one, I'm sure I only paid a couple of quid for it, whereas now if I buy the same one, it's going to cost me about 8 quid. So inside, it's got this like red fluffy lining that already came with it. And here's my stuff. So let's have a look. A lighter so that I can light incense or candles. This is an incense holder I made. I got a skull mould, and what I did was created this skull with resin and then painted it black and put some silver stuff over the top, and that is to hold my incense. So you can see I can stick my incense stick in there and then light my incense. So that's what that's for. In here I also have an altar cloth that I made. This is just a piece of black fabric, and I've put the pentagram symbol on. Is it pentagram or pentacle? I always mix up pentagram and pentacle. Let me just Google it. I think this is a pentacle because it's in a circle. Yeah. If I remember right, pentacle because it's in a circle. Yeah. Because the ackle bit is the circle bit. Anyway. So pentacle symbol, and then we've got the symbols for earth, air, fire and water around that, and some little swirly bits and dots. This is just so I've got some nice surface that I can put my objects on. You don't have to, it's just this is what I wanted to make to go in mine. I have a little pouch. These are useful if I want to make a little mojo bag, basically like a little sort of good look bag or feel good bag. I've got the ingredients in here and I've got the little bag to put it in. I've done a video on pouches and stuff before, so I'll put a link in the description box. So I have those. Next in here I have some black salt. Doesn't look very black. I put too much ash in it. Basically it's incense ash mixed with salt, and normally I'd put a bit more sort of charcoal or something in there to make it blacker, but this one's got more incense leftovers in it, so it's a bit grey at the minute. Black salt is used for defense and to banish negativity and also repel curses and things. It's just something useful to carry around, or you could just carry around regular salt and use that, because regular salt can be used like sprinkled around for protection. And then I've got lavender. I love lavender, and I put lavender in everything. And I found these little jars in the craft store. I thought they were adorable, so I used these. And lavender can be used to help you sleep and for peace, and also to give you like clarity of mind. I basically carry it around because I love the smell, and if I make like a little mojo bag, I always put lavender in. That's why it's in here. Then I've got a little bit of thread in case I wanted to do any knot magic or anything. And also, you never know when a little bit of sparkly thread will come in useful. And I've got a pentacle there. This is was off a necklace, but it broke, so I use it in here. I also have a little jar of rose petals. These rose petals smell absolutely divine. They are gorgeous. They've got a really strong smell to them. They're lovely. And I use rose petals for self-love, because I like the smell, and also, again, if I was producing like a little pouch to remind me of home and to cheer myself up if I'm away from home or something, I would put rose petals in it, so I carry some with me. A tea light candle, because you never know when you're going to need a candle. It's nice to light candles when you're in thought, when you're doing a ritual. You can use it for a little spell. Maybe you want to, I don't know, protect the place you're at or something, and you could burn the candle for that. You know, you just set your intention and burn the candle for that, or whatever. I've got some sage sticks here. I don't use real sage, like, you know, sage leaves. I use sage incense sticks for everything. So I've got 3 little chunks of a sage incense stick there. Use that for cleansing and for protection. And I just like to use that if I like to create that sort of nice, calming, meditative atmosphere when I'm relaxing. Then I've got a piece of amethyst. The reason I got amethyst in here is mainly because it's my birthstone and it's my favourite one, because I like the purple. Again, excuse my hands, I'm halfway through a painting project. So I've got my piece of amethyst. Amethyst is used for protection, love and healing. So if I wanted to create like a little mojo bag, as I call it, to pick myself up, to make myself feel better or anything, I would put that in. Then I've also got some citrine, which is for good luck and creativity, and also to help you focus the mind and for protection. Then I've got clear quartz, which will do anything. It will do any job you want it to do. It can replace any crystal. So it's always a good one to have in your travel altar, because if you think, oh, I haven't got such and such crystal for this job, this will do it. All you have to do is cleanse it and state your intention with it. It's also used to amplify, so it will, you know, increase the effectiveness of any of the crystals you're using. And then this one is Tiger's Eye to help focus the mind, and it's also a power stone to give you some power. And that's what's in my little travel altar. You could also include, if you didn't want to put a tea light candle in, I've just put a tea light candle in, but you can include birthday candles. And if you get white birthday candles, again, because it's white and like this is white, you can use it for anything. And you know, because you don't have to particularly use a particular colour for a particular spell or anything like that. You can use whatever colour you like, but if you use white, you can definitely use that for anything. And obviously the lightest to light the incense and the candle. And then one other thing I do want to add to this is some of my stones to represent Celine, like opalite or something like that. Let me just see if I can find it. So the last two things which I'm going to add now is some opalite. Again, I like the colour and how it shines in the sun. I just love that sort of, you can see that bluey tint to it, like a milky bluey tint. And then some selenite. This is a little selenite tumblestone type thing. And again, I just love how it catches the light. Can't see it that well in here, but it does catch the light really nicely. It shows up better on my selenite stick, but I do like how it catches the light. And those are to just represent my chosen deity. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's what's in my travel altar. And to get it in, what I find is if I put the jars in first, then I put in the candle and my thread, then I put my little stones in. I say little, they're a bit big for this box really. I could do with some slightly smaller ones, but these are the smallest I have at the moment. Then my incense sticks go down the back in that little space there. Pentacle goes on top. Oh, I normally put the bag underneath the bottles. Never mind, bag can go on top, it's fine. Then a little altar cloth. The lighter, then the incense holder, and that's how it all fits in my little box. And like I said, the ideal thing with this is if you're not comfortable with having your stuff on display for other people to see, you can have it in this little space. It's your own private little personal space, and only people that you want to see it will see it. And it's also a great way of taking some stuff with you when you're traveling. So if you feel a bit sort of unsure about being away from your altar or your stuff at home, you can take this with you and you've got a piece of everything with you, and it just helps you to feel more comfortable and also allows you to do workings while you're traveling. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Blessed be, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.